Okay, good evening. Before I start my video today, please subscribe as you like my video, share my video, leave a comment on the comment section and like my video. Thank you. So today we're going to talk about the Chinese early 1950s military activities under the Mao Zedong, chairman of Republic of China communist regime, which is established by under the Mao Zedong. First of all, I would like to tell you, both countries are the early independent days, in which India independent in 1947 and the Chinese independent by their Communist Party under Mao Zedong. On 1949, they formed Republic People of China, and both countries are the most populous country in the world. And China under communist, and other side India is under the democracy rule. As we know that India was under British administration, and Jawaharlal Nehru became the first Prime Minister of India when the incident of the 1962 India-China war began. As well as scholars call it as a Sino-India War 1962. As we know that the war was broke out, the moment was a several incident where became a pro-war incident that causes major losses to India militarily, and India losses a lot of territory, around 60,000 square feet kilometer, and Chinese declare ceasefire unilaterally on September 1962. The war only happened for 32 days. So what are the reasons or causes for this war? It's mainly after the Tibet, which is become a buffer state between China and India, was annexed by Chinese after Chairman Mao Zedong instruct the Chinese army to invade the India after annex or control the Tibet, which is under Dalai Lama rule. Dalai Lama is a spiritual leader who has ruled the Tibet until 1950, before it's taken by Chinese government. So after independence, India was in a bad condition, which they have a poor military leader, first of all. The second is they not enough of modern weaponry. Include after the independence, they never modernized their military capability. They have only rifle as a minimum weapon. Compared to the Chinese counterpart, they have a machine gun, as they have a relationship with the Soviet Union before the Sino-Soviet split, which is considered as one of the reason that China attacked the India. After 1950 years, 1950s, the Dalai Lama was given asylum in India by the India government, which is make really angry the Chinese. So when the moment Chinese request to return the Dalai Lama to China, India refused, and Dalai Lama was in India. As India consider him as a spiritual leader, who is respected. So these are the two reasons or main reasons that caused the Chinese attack the Indian territory, especially among the buffer state, as we call as Aksai, the territory which is located in a higher terrain above 4,000 feet above the sea level. So it's a really astonishing and shocking moment when the Chinese soldiers suddenly attack the Indian territory without any proper preparation by the Indian army. So the moment they attacked the Indian territory, as the Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru asked for the assistance from the Britain, but declined by the British government, and also India requested military assistance from the American government, which is also not declined, but they helped the Indian government, but it's too late. After the first attack on October 1962, the Chinese military advancing the Indian military in numbers of the soldiers, and Indian soldiers only about 20,000 compared to the Chinese counterparts 80,000 soldiers. So in the first phase of the war, India really faced losses, and they have lost a lot of life. Nearly around 5,000 soldiers were died on the war. On the second phase of war, the People Liberation Army, or they call it as a Red Army, also advancing the Chinese in the area of Aksai and take control of the region of Aksai as easy, and pull back the Indian soldiers to the 20 kilometer back. So it was a big defeat by the Chinese, and which is caused also India faces heavy losses to Chinese. Even though Jawaharlal Nehru tried to seek international or ask for international help, but it's too late because of the weapon they supplied by the American is become unusual, or the Indian soldiers is not familiar with this weapon and how to use the weapon as possible as they could. Is one of the reason the Indian army loses in a big scale to the Chinese army. So in the end of the war, India was given choices by the Chinese military, which asked the Indian army to take backward step 20 kilometer, but it's refused by the India as well as Chinese, because it will show that Chinese is taking the Indian territory in smart way. Yes, is they already inside the Indian territory, they ask the India to go back. It's not the smart move by the India if they agree to the agreement. So anyhow, they settled the war. Before there was other clashes in alongside the Sikims or Tawang. Even though India, Nepal, Chinese border, Arunachal Pradesh region also claimed by the Chinese, but the major defeat for the Indian troops are the 1962 war. In 1967, small clashes along Sikkim region was won by the Indian, but the region which is captured by the Chinese army still remain under the Chinese government until now. That, as we refer as Aksai, which is a part of the Kashmir region. Now the Kashmir, which is consists of the three regions and also controlled by the three country, which is Jammu Kashmir, controlled by the Indian, and Akasa Chin controlled by Chinese, and the Azab Jammu Kashmir is controlled by the Pakistan army. Although the Maharaja of the Kashmir is agreed to join the Indian army on the 1947, but till now there is no full solution to the issue, and India still claiming the territory which is controlled by Chinese till now, and also territory of the Kashmir controlled by the Pakistan. So is still become an international issue that is not resolved until now. Okay, see you all till next video. Thank you.